What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pilling here, your YouTube World Heavyweight Champion, here on YouTube, and I'm coming to my WWE Smackdown review for September 10th, 2019. So let's do the Shout of the John Squad. So we kicked off WWE Smackdown last night with The Undertaker, and he talks about about his memories in Madison Square Garden, and talks about for the past 30 years that he doesn't know when he comes home, and talks about the legends that he took their souls away, and that it will not be forgotten. So then Sami Zayn comes out and talks to the Undertaker about his history and a history, and Madison Square Garden's been his yard, and that it should been him opening up SmackDown, and not him. So that's what he talked about, and then he talks about the Undertaker's future, and the future is Sami Zayn. That's what he says. So then he asked the Undertaker to leave. So Undertaker was about to leave. So Sami Zayn was like all happy until just wait 1 minute until the Undertaker goes back in the ring and chokeslams Sami Zayn to end the whole entire thing. And I thought that was pretty funny right there for Sami Zayn to get a chokeslam by The Undertaker. So then the first match on SmackDown was The Miz versus Andrade, and the winner of this match was The Miz. And after the match, Shinsuke Nakamura goes right into the ring and delivers a Kinshasa onto The Miz. Then the second match we had on SmackDown was Mandy Rose versus Nikki Cross, and the winner was Nikki Cross. Then the third match on SmackDown was Heavy Machinery versus Alex Contier and Johnny Silver, and the winner was Heavy Machinery, which I kind of figured they were going to win because those guys are just, no names, so that's why. So then we had an in-ring segment on SmackDown with Eric Rowan, and he talks about people don't see him, and that they see him as a brute. So then Roman Reigns comes out and starts a Superman punch Eric Rowan, and then next thing you notice that and then it sets up where Roman was about to spear Eric Rowan into the crowd, but then Eric Rowan kicks Roman, and then they go into the crowd and have a little brawl back and forth, and security comes on out and tries to separate them, but then Eric Rowan grabs a fan and tosses him onto the security and Roman. Then Eric Rowan brings Roman onto this up onto the stage of the entrance ramp and throws the camera into Roman Reigns, and that's what happens to this segment with Eric Rowan standing tall. So then the next match on SmackDown was Bayley versus Ember Moon, and the winner was Bayley. Then, after the match is over, Charlotte Flair comes into the ring and shows Bayley that she's going to take the SmackDown Women's Championship and become a 10-time SmackDown Women's Champion at 10 times. So then the next part we had on SmackDown was Kofi Kingston, and he reflects on his memories in Madison Square Garden and what he did to Randy Orton on November 16, 2009, what he did to Randy Orton when he put him right through the table in Madison Square Garden in the same building. So that's what he talks about, and talks about the history. And by the way, there were pancakes getting thrown out too, by the way, but when Kofi Kingston made his entrance too. So just wanted to say that because I know people have been asking me where are the pancakes and stuff like that. So just wanted to let everybody know that there were pancakes. But anyway, back to the review. So anyway, Kofi Kingston talked about his Master Garden, talking about that that he knew that he'll be staying here one day as the WWE champion. So then, and that he says that, and then he says that that he knew that he was going to be champion again one day, and that this is where it would happen, and that he whooped Randy Orton's butt all over the place, and that's what happens there. That's what he says, and that's what he says, that he whooped Randy Orton's butt all over the place, and then so then Randy Orton comes out from the crowd and starts to say the stupid words, stupid, 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 to Kofi Kingston, and tells him that this Sunday that he's going to be taking the WWE Championship away from away from Kofi Kingston. So then Kofi Kingston goes over to the crowd where Randy Orton is, and they both have a brawl. Then Orton starts to hit Kofi Kingston with the steel chair. Randy Orton hits Kofi Kingston with the steel chair, but then Kofi Kingston gets the upper hand and hits Randy Orton with the steel chair. But then, next thing you know, is that Kofi Kingston puts Randy Orton on top of the table, and then Kofi Kingston goes on top of there, and then boom, puts Randy Orton right through the table, and that's what happens to him that time with Kofi Kingston standing tall. So in the main event we had on SmackDown was a 2 out of 3 falls matchup for the King of the Ring semifinals match. We had with Shane McMahon versus Chad Gable, the best in the world, Shane McMahon. That's right, and with Kevin Owens as a special guest referee, and the winner was, and who goes to the King of the Ring finals match on Monday Night Raw, which just was announced last night on SmackDown for Monday Night Raw against Baron Corbin, is none other than Chad Gable, because Shane McMahon went tappy, tapped out. So that's why. And then after the match is over, Shane McMahon attacked Kevin Owens and just beat him up, and then he grabs the mic and says, "You're fired. You're fired, Kevin Owens." And that's what he did. He fires Kevin Owens right on the spot, and that's what happens to a WWE Smackdown last night. So once again, the John Squad, please like this video. Leave our comments down below what you thought about this episode of SmackDown last night, and subscribe for more. You're the best of John Squad. You're all one of a kind. Love each and every single one of you all. Don't forget to tap that bell on YouTube so you don't miss upload on my videos when I upload, and subscribe for more. Peace out, the John Squad. I love you guys.